Hello. Hi. Welcome everybody. We are here for session this would be session 58 of the Deviants and Dorks campaign. I hope you're all having a good time. We have a pretty interesting session planned. So I think without further ado, let's hop in and check with the players.
Instead of like helping them.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. How are y'all doing?
Doing good. Talking about a meme I got sent. Let me finish it.
Oh, hell yeah.
And then the second part of it is just you have ADHD and CPTSD, and then it lets the person drown. So I made the meme in this. Sorry, I made my own meme.
Nice. You're all good. But how are y'all doing? Welcome to session 58 of the Deviants and Dorks campaign.
Wow.
Yeah. Checking in with everybody. Is there anything you guys want to shout out? Anything that's coming up? Anything that you're planning on doing?
I'm gonna be streaming after D&D. I'm saying that now, so I actually do it. Because we're doing art fight.
Yeah.
We're doing more art fight. I was up till 5 a.m. also doing art fight. So I'm back, baby.
Hell yeah. Anything anyone else wants to shout out?
No.
Huh?
We're all doing art fight.
Fortnite.
So anyone watching, if you're doing art fight, you should go attack us.
Yeah.
Physically.
Yeah.
No.
Physically, please.
Oh man.
Okay. Then I think without further ado, we can pop in and start the session.
Oh, I'm not muted.
I don't want to.
Oh, now I want a Dr. Pepper.
Do we not want to start the session?
No,
I don't want to deal with the clown.
Clown!
Speaking about clown music, let me put the clown music on.
Oh, yeah!
Oh my god, the clown music. The clown has music?
Wait, can I hear the clown music? No, I can't hear the clown music.
Here, I'll stream it if you guys want to listen to the clown music.
I need to preface this with, I just spent 2 hours watching my friend play Resident Evil. I think it was Resident Evil 2. But every single enemy was Mr. X, and Mr. X was Mr. Bobby.
Oh my god.
And also, he had an absolutely cursed playlist going at the same time, which isn't in the VOD, and I'm really sad about it.
Oh, man.
So.
Oh yeah, the Discord reactives are not showing on Twitch.
Oh, shit.
No.
I know how to fix this. Be right back.
Okay.
Oh.
Hey, there we go.
Discord reactive's been a bit of a goof recently, where I have to like exit out and then go back in, exit out, go back in.
Yeah. So last session you guys set up a friendly team fight between Daisy and Prar versus Hemlock and Hemlock and Moonwizard. Some blows were sent back and forth. Hemlock got absolutely demolished.
Yeah, sorry.
And then in the fight, Moonwizard decided to cast the new spell that they learned. Summon Clown.
Did.
I did, didn't I?
Chaotic bitch.
Yeah.
A portal to the abyss ripped open in the middle of Flintstone. And a singular clown stepped out as you all heard circus music coming from the other side of this portal. It then screamed, causing everyone in this big circle, or a good chunk of the people, including a few of you, to burst into fits of laughter.
That's just what happens when the edible hits.
As this burst of laughter happens, I believe Moonwizard and Daisy, you are the two who saved. Tekek and Prar, you are both laughing And I want everyone to roll initiative.
Oh fuck.
Oh, by the way, the music isn't playing in Discord anymore.
No.
Oh, nat 20.
Oh.
That's the last nat 20 I'm probably gonna get. Everything is probably gonna be terrible now. What happens?
Oh. We've got great dichotomy here.
One in a nat 20. I love it.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
It's fine. I didn't need to do anything anyways.
I was gonna say, Oppo, what is your role? It is not showing up.
We'll find out.
Okay.
It's coming.
We'll find out next episode.
Oh, that's why it's not coming. Okay, I opened Roll20, but I didn't log in. Whoops. Hold on.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I had it open. I did it. It was there.
All good, all good.
I'm just grabbing random shit from my fridge right now. I got the munchies.
Nice. Bro's got the munchies.
I got the munchies.
Ooh. Damn good. Tie with Moon Wizard.
I'm not last this time. Sorry. Well, I'm probably not last.
So starting off first is the clown.
Oh.
Daisy and I was gonna say Daisy and Moon Wizard, you are the only two that aren't currently stunned with laughter. But interestingly, the clown looks at you, Moon Wizard, as if it's waiting instructions.
Hey.
Next up, Daisy, it's your turn.
Fuck. Moon Wizard, what the fuck did you just do?
I don't. Yeah, I got a bit too ambitious.
What do I do, man?
Just hold on a second. Hold on a second. Don't do anything. Don't do anything too rash.
By the way, Moon Wizard, what's your spell save DC?
Let me check. 17.
Okay, good to know.
Is it an action to change my appearance?
It would be because you're talking about the mask.
Yeah.
That would be a yeah, it's disguise self, so yeah, it would be an action.
Cool. And this is unlimited, right?
Oh yeah, as many times as you want.
Cool. I'm gonna chain in a Moon Wizard.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Hiya. Anything else to do with your turn?
Yeah. Just give me 1 second. I gotta. I kind of, I went full out in our little tiny combat. So there's not a lot that I can do. You know what? I didn't actually use it. I don't think. I'm gonna cast Hexblade's Curse on the clown just in case.
Okay, you cast Hexblade's Curse on the clown, and you see the clown spins around and stares at you. Next up,
Cool.
Moon Wizard.
Wait, no.
Oh.
I still have movement.
Okay.
I'm gonna. How far away is the clown?
The clown is within 20 feet of you.
20 feet?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm gonna get up next to the clown.
Okay, you just walk right up next to this clown, and it is just face to face with you, heavy breathing, and it's got this big smile, and you see it opened its mouth wider, and you just see razor sharp teeth, and then this horrid, putrid breath enter, just hits you in the face, and it is warm.
That's pretty sick. I'm not going to lie.
Moon
I'm gonna
Wizard.
say, hey, Moon Wizard, if I die, this is on you.
Yeah, it's fine with me.
Moon Wizard, it's your
Not
turn.
you dying, but okay. Wow, wow, you are a big boy, aren't you? Oh, so I can
So you have
control this
ammo.
thing, apparently.
Mm-hmm. It is
I
currently under your control.
Okay. Can I can just dispel it then? Is that like, or
You can try.
command it to return?
You know the spell, so you know you can dispel it, but it disappears after 1d6 rounds.
Okay. Well, I want to do that right away because I have made a grave mistake.
Okay. Do me a favor, just roll me a d6.
I'm so scared.
Okay. That would be your
Like how
Not terrible.
nonchalantly you just said that.
that would be your action.
Okay.
Anything else with your turn? Do you move away? Do you stay where you are?
I'll stay where I am.
Now
Okay.
I'm extra scared. Do you move away?
Next up, Takek. I want you to make a charisma saving throw. You are on the ground laughing. Oppo?
Would I have taken? I'm doing it. Would I have taken damage because I was flying?
Oh, that's a good point. How high do you think you were?
I was high enough to. How big is the arena? That will depend on how high I went.
The arena was about
Like
30 feet circumference.
Okay, I probably had kind of like a dome effect, so it wouldn't have been. I would have been like about 30 feet up.
Okay, let's say you took 5 hit points as you fell to the ground.
Okay.
So, but 13 charisma save. Okay, you are still laughing. That is your turn. Next up, Prar. Charisma saving throw from you, please. Okay. Oh, okay. You gain control of yourself. You are no longer laughing, and you see, you're able to sit up and see just this scene in front of you. You see 2 moon wizards staring down this clown. But that is your turn. Next up is the clown.
Fuck. Hey, Moon Wizard, or whichever one is.
Yeah?
What the fuck?
Oh no! He was talking to me. Moon Wizard, the real Moon Wizard.
What do you mean? I'm the real Moon Wizard.
No, I'm the real Moon Wizard. Stop fucking around. Stop gaslighting people.
Okay.
I can't tell which one's real.
This is not the time for this.
So you're talking to the 2 moon wizards, and you see as you're talking, you're kind of like near the edge of the circle. The clown turns and stares at you, and it bolts. It is coming straight at you.
I don't like that.
Oh no! Oh god! Oh my gods!
Daisy, you do get an attack of opportunity if you want.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
Can I
I'm gonna
very
do it.
quickly interrupt to say, you have not described this clown other than a smile, so all I'm picturing in my mind is Kurlos Makara.
I don't know who that is.
Homestuck.
Oh,
Carlos, oh my god.
That's a 26 to hit.
yeah, that hits. Roll your damage.
Hey Daisy, don't
All
you
right,
have
and
Sentinel?
Yeah, that was Sentinel. It won't be able to move.
Okay.
My savior.
I'm also gonna use one of my smites. Just to be
Do you have
safe.
spell slots for that?
I do.
Okay.
I do have spell slots left. I just used all my pack slots up. I've got 3 first level spells and 2 second level spells still left.
Okay.
So that's gonna be a second level smite, which is
Nine damage.
how much is that total? That's 15 plus 9 plus 4.
Oh, I got it, don't worry. It is 28.
Oh, and I believe I also have my Hexblade's Curse on it, which means I gain +4 to bonus to my damage rolls, so it's also +4.
Okay, damn. 32 damage. As it was trying to bolt past you, but then you just flash it across the back, and you see your sword cuts through its back, and where you would expect to see blood and gore, just confetti shoots out. And you see the head spin 180 degrees and stares back at you, and it is now, you see, like, in one swift movement, the head stays where it is, but the body spins sharply to face you and is now going to gouge into you.
Okay. If this is how I die, this is how I die. This is dope.
Oh god.
Say this out loud.
First attack is a bite, which it rolled a 23 to hit.
Well hit.
Oh, damn. You take 7 points of damage as it just tries to sink its teeth into you. And then it's going to make a claw attack against you.
Alright.
That is also going to hit. That's 24 to hit.
Yeah.
4.
Risky.
5.
Boo-boo.
Oh, that's better. 11 points of damage as it just rakes a claw, like, and it just, like, reaches out and just scratches your cheek.
Don't hurt the bard, bitch.
That is its turn. It is your turn, Daisy.
Bro. That's my bro, motherfucker. And I'm just gonna yeah, I'm gonna be like, Moon Wizard, I don't think you stopped it.
I don't think so either.
I'm gonna swing. That's a nat 20.
Yeah, that is.
I'm just gonna roll for that one first. I don't know why it's showing the two different things.
26.
Oh, rolling.
Weird. Okay, I don't know why it's doing this, but interesting. We'll
I
just
don't know
add
why I
it.
did that. Oh, slashing damage and slashing critical damage.
Okay, well, yeah, I think it's just added
So
together.
they separated them, so it's 14 plus 9, then plus the 4 for my Hexblade's Curse. I'm just gonna put that there. And I will
23,
definitely be
27.
using, because if I use a smite on there, I get to do it extra, right?
Yeah, this might damage doubles.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna use my last second level spell slot.
Cool.
It's gonna be 6.
God.
Yes. That's, I'm just gonna roll. I'm just gonna get the roll 20 dice out here because that's a lot of. That's 6d8. That's 31 points of radiant damage.
Well, it would be 3d8 and then double that.
Oh, okay.
But so
I always just roll the. I just roll the dice usually.
either way, it had 10 hit points left.
Oh,
Holy fuck.
okay. The clown isn't beefy. Thank
Oh.
God.
You slash your sword through it, and you see the two halves of the clown part through your sword, almost fluttering in the wind like torn tissue paper, and then just a pop and a whistle and confetti in like a 15-foot dome around the scene just starts raining as the clown is dead or sent back to wherever it's from.
Damn.
Moon Wizard look like a badass right now. I look like Moon Wizard.
That's right.
Yeah,
Moon
it was
Wizard
just
Paladin.
Moon Wizard with a giant ass sword just flashing into a clown.
Can I do something funny?
Yeah, it's clown time, absolutely.
I'm gonna run over to where Moon Wizard is, and well, you already used my action, so I can't do it. Can I do it for the memes?
What do you want to do?
Are we out of combat technically? I want to poof into small rabbit form, underneath Moon Wizard's legs, and in small letters, look like Moon Wizard did. He's amazing.
Roll a deception check.
Okay. I don't.
Am I done laughing, by the way?
You yes, you are done laughing.
That is a third nat 20.
Oh my
Jesus
god, dude.
Christ!
The wizard, Moon Wizard, you saved the day. You fucking saved the day.
I did.
I ain't gaslighting you. I am hyping you up, and I'm gaslighting the stadium.
This whole crowd slowly, and Takek, you also stop laughing as people start picking themselves off the ground and looking around, not kind of knowing what happened or why it happened, but hearing that, the crowd's just like, that old man saved the day. Yeah, and, like, people just start clapping, confused.
Oh, sorry. Can I do something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So since I was reffing before, I go back into ref voice and I go, "Our man is saving the day. Let's give him a hip hip."
Holy shit.
Yeah.
You're getting a hip hip hooray, motherfucker.
The crowd, very confused, just starts clapping like, hip hip hooray, hip hip hooray, and like, you could tell people are like confused as to what the fuck just happened. And you see like the Borodiers are now starting to like check on the crowd, and you see one of them like is near the back and had pulled the doctor away to safety, who is just kind of like laying on the ground bloody at 1 hit point, and just kind of like was also affected by the laughter. This one Borodier was like the one person, one of the few crowds and people who were not infected, and was able to drag them to safety. But now the Borodiers are starting to like, they're checking on people, confused, and they're just kind of like starting to hurry people along, and it seems like the fight is now over.
Yeah.
Can I hop onto Moon Wizard's shoulder and just be into their ear and go, I got you. If they think you saved the day, you won't get tried for treason for bringing that fucker out.
Okay.
I will say, since you are in a smaller form, you still look like Moon Wizard. You're just like a smaller Moon Wizard riding Moon Wizard's shoulders.
Hey, Moon Wizard. Hey, buddy. What the fuck was that?
I'm not entirely sure. Please don't be mad at me. I thought it would be like badass, and I mean it was, but not in the way that I wanted it to be.
It was a lot of fun.
Thank
Although
you.
I'm in Moon Wizard, I really need a nap because I'm in a lot of pain.
I'm so sorry.
It's
Don't
okay.
the whatchamacalls heal?
The
Like if you get hurt, they heal you before you Borodiers. They heal you before you leave the Bones Pit.
Yes.
Do they?
The Borodiers. Good point. The Borodiers start going around. They're first checking on civilians, but now that they're done with that, they're gonna go around and start dispersing healing. First with the doctor, and then they come up to you, Daisy, and anyone else who was losing hit points.
It looked like a mini Moon Wizard.
Yeah, you're healed to full. but you're still down whatever spell slots you had.
Okay. Thank you.
And you see, one of the boardiers comes up to your group and is like, "What happened? What was that thing?"
Just a little bit of wizard magic.
Did you?
Just for the show.
Yes, yes. Exactly.
So that it was just an act? Well, how? What? But it, and you see it like he's confused.
You never heard of like a mask, Tasha's hideous laughter?
He looks to you and is very confused, but because of that nat 20 deception check, he's not gonna ask any more questions. Like, you could see he wants to, but he's also just really confused on what the fuck happened. But you are all kind of left alone, and just kind of sent along your way, and it seems like the bones pit is closed for the rest of the day. But as I was gonna say, after the fighting pit, I know, Crow, you wanted to do something tonight. You had plans.
I sure did.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like that dick.
As you all kind of are like moving away, Nori walks up to you because he and Rockhard were both watching the fight, and just like walks up next to you and is like, "Mass Tasha's hideous laughter? What? We both know that's not a spell."
We know that. They don't need to. I also don't know what the fuck that was. I'm gonna be entirely honest.
Huh.
I mean, it's dead now, so...
Hopefully. But, I just checked in with, Rockhard, and she said that I'm free for the rest of the night.
Yeah?
Wanna go on a date?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd love to.
Do you have any plans for this? Is this...
I was...
Mhm.
My only thought was they could either find a tavern somewhere and, like, play music, or they could do some, like, gay-ass composing together in a rooftop somewhere. I don't know.
Ooh.
I forgot I was doing this.
Well, you guys know that there is a tavern in town. It's called the Silk Song Tavern, which some of the party member was at earlier today. But if upon like talking about rooftop composing, that sparks his interest. He's like, I have an idea.
I'm listening.
Want to go for a walk?
Sure.
He reaches down and you see he has his violin case which with him, and he leads you kind of further away from the center of the town and then alongside a hiking path, and he is now taking you hiking. How does Prar feel about this?
He's gonna keep his mouth shut, but he is a little bit confused.
Okay. Nori leads you, just kind of like idly talking back and forth. As he's leading you on this hiking path, you start climbing this one of the exterior mountains around around Flintstone, and This walk is starting to take longer and longer. You're at it for about 20 minutes at this point, hiking up a mountain. Uh, how is Per holding up?
You know, he didn't wear the right kind of shoes for hiking, but he is doing his best to power through it for the sake of being gay.
Mm, mm. The strength of gay. Yep. Um, as he's leading you further and further up the mountain, you get to this point where you're starting to get to the tops of the mountain, and at this point, both with the time it takes to hike and everything you guys have been doing today, it is starting to get later in the night, and he leads you, and you realize as you've been walking, there are these kind of stone steps that are partly carved in the mountain. Um, and he's leading you up these steps and up these steps, and eventually you guys break to the top of one of these exterior mountains on the ring of mountains surrounding Flipstone. And up on top of the mountain, you see there is this area that has been flattened out either by hand or by magic, leaving this open flat area. And you see there are these stone benches and then a campfire pit in the center. And as he reaches into his pack and starts preparing this campfire, and he's just like idly chatting to you about his work and all of this when you finally get a moment to look around, and you are atop of this mountain, and you just see on the opposite side of the mountains, the sun is starting to set over the mountain ridge, and you can see all of Flintstone from down here. And then you look on the other side of the mountains, and you just see these large open fields and it's just this absolutely stunning view, both of the city, the sunset, and you can see on the other horizon as the sun's starting to set lower and lower, you can start to see stars.
No.
What do you do?
He's probably just gonna stand there for a second and take in the view.
Nori's just he's continuing to talk. And then he realizes that at one point he looks back and sees you just standing out staring. And he just walks up next to you and stands next to you and is like, This this is my favorite place in this whole city.
I can see why.
It's quiet. I find I do the best thinking up here. And I I've been thinking about what you said earlier. About Olden. And you had asked me if there was anyone I wanted you to talk to or see or what would it be all right if I traveled with you?
Yeah, yeah, of course. Love to travel with you.
At least out to Olden. I grew up there. I haven't been back in years. My
Ryan's gonna reach, sort of like holds his hand.
he reaches out and kind of you feel he just squeezes your hand tighter. At a fight with my dad. I haven't seen him or talked to him since. And for the longest time, I just said, fuck him. Who cares? He's a dick. I don't. I. He didn't give me the time of day, so I didn't want to give it back. But hearing you go out of your way and fight so hard and do everything you can to save your dad. I don't. Maybe I figure maybe mine's worth saving too.
Maybe. If you sell it back, I will punch him for you.
Thank you. We can punch him together.
Hell yeah.
Well.
All of I need to know, I'm tearing up really hard. I'm trying so hard not to cry properly.
Sorry.
Cry, bitch!
How dare you?
I don't want to make this whole night sappy and emotional, so let's make this sappy and emotional. Do you want to write some music together?
Absolutely.
And he sits down, and you turn around now, and you see that the campfire, which is now surrounded by these wooden benches, these stone benches, is lit. And the two of you sit down together next to a bench and write music. What kind of music do you make?
I think this is probably the first time First like sat down and actually tried composing since the whole cursed music stuff. It's probably like very emotionally charged when it's something that he is just working on, but as soon as like he starts working on something with Nori, that's the gayest shit you will ever hear.
What instrument are you using, by the way?
I don't know if he has his Urdu right now. I'm pretty sure he left it with Vaughn.
I think it's either with Vaughn or in the cart. No, it might be with Vaughn.
I think it's with Vaughn.
Mm.
I think he's probably like cycling through, switching between the lute, the kalimba, and the fiddle.
Mm. Vaughn is just playing on his violin. The two of you sit there as the sun has set now and the stars shine above you, and you create music and you fall in love. Any more scenes you want to do there? If not, we're going to move on to the other players.
I think that's good.
Okay. The rest of you, is there anything you guys want to do for this night in Flintstone? If not, we're going to move on to the next morning with the meeting with Naverna.
Well, reflect on my actions.
Yeah, I wanted to reflect on Moon Wizard's actions with them.
Wait, hold on. No, this isn't me and Bever. This is a me
Oh no,
problem.
I meant that's what I wanted to
Oh.
do. I was planning on talking to you. You can do your thing first. I can talk to you later.
Okay, we'll start with Moon Wizard alone, and we'll see where that goes.
I was half joking.
Uh, so I was say, Moon Wizard, you are walking through the streets alone after the chaos that has ensued. Are you going anywhere particular, or are you just kind of seeing where you end up?
Just seeing where I end up.
Okay. Do me a favor, just roll me a d20.
Okay.
Okay. You find yourself just walking throughout the city, and then you're kind of exploring the streets and seeing where they take you, and there's the main street that's just one big loop around the mountain. But then you also find there are side streets that dig further deeper into the mountain. And you kind of just are wandering, and you find yourself in one of these side streets. And then something catches your attention. And it is a smell. It is this warm, delicious smell that is just catching your nose, and it is one that you have not smelled in a long time, but you know immediately, in 18, it is the smell of a freshly baked pie.
Oh, am I gonna drift towards it like a Looney Tunes character?
Do you want to?
I would love to. I would like to cast a levitate.
You cast levitate on yourself and just start hovering through the streets, following the scent. And you see...
Are people looking at me?
Absolutely. You find yourself in this like small alcove neighborhood. There are all these houses on the left hand side, and this is inside one of those big caves. And you see there are these like on either side of the main walkway. This is like brick street. Are these long iron lanterns? These street lights on either side that have like these magic glowing crystals inside of them. And you see there's these little houses on the left and the right of the street. And you see there are these cute little homey buildings, and some of them have like fenced off front yards, with like some have like grass fronts, some have like little gardens in front of them. It's like really cute, homey neighborhood. And then you follow the scent, and you see there's this small little cottage, just painted white with like a white picket fence, and a small like vegetable garden on one side and a small fruit garden on the other. And you see there are 2 open windows on either side of the front door, and on both window sills are 2 pies. What do you do?
Well, I'm not gonna steal them because that would be rude.
Okay. You can tell just by looking at the house, you can tell that both by the light inside, you can see shadows. There is someone inside the house.
No. Oh, so I can't like see what they look like.
Roll a perception check.
Hold on. Oh my god, I can't read. I need glasses.
Perception. You are trying to like look inside and peek inside, and you just see like this quick flash of like white, but you can't get a good look at the person. They seem to be like moving around inside. They're moving around a lot.
Hmm. I would like. Can I roll to reminisce? I just,
You just reminiscing.
I'm reminiscing.
You think back to the last time you've had a pie like this, and it's been a while. It's been probably a few hundred years. And eventually, as you're just kind of standing in the street reminiscing, you hear a voice come from inside the house. It's like, "Hello?" And you look inside the window and you see there is this very small, compact, old lady dragonborn. She has these white scales and these tiny little glasses sitting at the end of her snout. And
my goodness.
and she's wearing like some kind of like simple clothes with an apron over the front, and she's just looking at
Oh my
you,
God.
and she's like, "Smelling the pie?"
I just nod, like, mm-hmm.
Do you want a slice?
Oh, who, me? I really shouldn't. I'm kind of like touching my fingers together, being all modest about it.
She disappears from the window, and a few seconds later the front door opens up, and she like looks over and waves at you. She's like, "Come in, come in."
I kind of like look around, like, oh, am I allowed? Am I actually allowed? And I go up to the walkway and up to the door.
You walk up to the door and you see there's this. It's just, if you imagine like an old lady's house, that's it. There is like little knickknacks and tchotchkes and like hanging up on the walls and on like cabinets. There's like a small cabinet with books, and you see there's like a cat running around that looks to be
gosh.
just as old as this lady is. And she kind of like as you're standing in the door, she just grabs your robe and starts pulling you inside.
Oh.
And then she walks you into the kitchen, and there's this little tiny table with 2 seats, and she sits you in one. And then she goes and like one by one retrieves the pies from the windowsills and places them on the counter and starts cutting them. And she's like, "So we've got cherry pie, and when we get this one is an apple and cinnamon. What would you like?"
Oh my goodness! Madam, I truly am overwhelmed by your hospitality and kindness. Oh my!
Oh, I don't get a lot of visitors anymore, so I appreciate you stopping in.
I would very much like a slice of cherry pie, please.
Cherry pie coming up. And she reaches up to the cupboard, pulls out this little tiny, very decorative plate, and like takes one of the slices of pies, puts it on the plate, puts it next to you with a fork. She pours you a glass of milk, and then like takes a slice of the apple pie for herself and sits across the table from you, and she's like, "So what's your name, stranger?"
I'm already digging in. Moon wizard.
Oh, well, you're a wizard.
Oh yes, I'm very much a wizard.
Oh,
Hence the attire.
You seem like an interesting fella, so and you seem to be enjoying and levitating to the smell of my pie, so I thought, why not just let you in? My name is Grenda Scale.
Granda Scale. What a lovely name.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you.
Well, Madam Scale, if I do say this pie, I have not had a pie quite like this in centuries, dare I say.
Oh, you sure know how to flatter an old lady. So what?
Oh,
What?
Flattery is my middle name.
What?
Actually not.
Oh,
It's
oh.
actually Jenkins.
Jenkins. As in,
Don't tell anyone.
oh, I probably will forget by tomorrow.
That's okay, me too.
So, what's troubling you, Mr. Wizard?
Troubling. Oh, you're asking heavy questions. I don't want to give you any heavy answers.
Oh, I'm strong, old son of a bitch. I can take heavy shit.
Wow. Well, okay. Considering your sailor's mouth, I suppose I can, unload some of my my personal troubles onto you. Well, I almost killed my friends today.
One of those. I broke. Well,
You know how it is, being a wizard and all. Sometimes you get a bit, in over your head, and one thing leads to another, and you summon a giant clown from the abyss, and all of a sudden, everything goes to shit.
well, did they die?
No, gods, no. Thank gods, no.
Well, there you go.
I probably would not be here if that happened.
There you go. You're alive. That's what's important. I'm having so much trouble keeping this voice.
It's amazing though. It's so good.
Did you do it on purpose?
No, of course not. I didn't do it on. Well, it was supposed to be like a gimmick, but I got a bit out of hand, and it was a whole thing. I was just, very worried.
Well, I've learned with my age that accidents happen, and as long as you didn't do it on purpose, as long as nobody died.
You say that so sinisterly. I'm a bit worried.
Wow, what do you mean?
You said that in a very sinister way, and it kind of freaked me out a little bit.
Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie. I didn't mean. Eat some more pie.
Oh, okay.
She's like, and she's taking a few bites of her own pie, and then she's like, I have a feeling your friends, they'll forgive you. Probably with time.
I really hope so.
Did you say you're sorry?
No, not yet. I mean, I will. Well, I mean, I did sort of, but not like properly. I'm a bit shaken. I'm going to have to craft up a proper apology.
How many friends you got?
1, 2, 3. There's a couple of them.
Couple. Okay. Well, and she like stands up and she's like, I always find a proper apology, and she starts walking over to the counter. And she like reaches like under the cupboards and pulls out this like flat piece of cardboard, and she starts folding it up, and she's like, I always find a proper apology always does best when it comes with a nice warm slice of pie. So
You don't have to, really.
I shouldn't be eating all this myself. I just bake it 'cause it's fun. And she starts like boxing up these slices of pies for you and puts them in a bag, and like sets it on the table for you. And she's like, now why don't you go be? You look like a wise fella. You look like a smart fella.
Well, thank you.
But sometimes you need to be a brave fella. Take that and go apologize.
Well, many thanks, good madam.
No problem.
May I return the favor for your troubles?
Oh, I mean, if you want to, I wasn't gonna ask for nothing.
Oh, please, I insist.
Oh, sure.
I want to give her like some sort of payments.
What kind of pay are you looking to pay with gold? Are you trying to find a
with gold.
gift for her?
With gold. It's like a service.
How much are you paying her?
I don't fucking know how much is appropriate for an old woman giving me pie.
I don't know.
Like 10 gold?
10 gold's pretty expensive for pie, so I feel like that would be.
Little old lady who gifted me pie, man. Come on.
Listen, you can give her
$80 for a mysterious box.
You can pay her as much as you want. It's up to you.
10 gold. I'm a generous fellow.
She just kind of like you dump the money in her hands, and these like very like small scaled hands, and she looks down. She's like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, thank you, stranger. Sorry.
No, thank you, stranger.
No, sorry. Thank you, friend.
Ah, thank you, friend.
I'm gonna send.
I wish you health and prosperity.
Oh, thank you. I'm gonna send some of this to my grandson.
Oh,
I'll pay his college fund. Stop by anytime you want. But go. Be brave.
oh, yes, I will. Thank you,
guys. Close the door on your way out. You leave the house of Grenda's Scale and embark back out to the night, searching for your friends. We will get back to you and back to that. I was gonna say, Oppo, what is Takek doing?
Cracked, probably. No, I'm kidding. I'm thinking possibly. Can I go find that dwarf I was flirting with?
Yeah. She did tell you that she's staying in the Silton Song Tavern. And she told you that she has a room there if you wanted.
I'ma go get some.
You head back to the bar and you see Deanna, as you've learned her name is sitting and just boisterously laughing at some joke that did not seem as funny as it should have been. She's laughing at she thinks she's laughing with the bartender. She's more laughing at the bartender. But she is sitting there drinking, and when you enter in, she kind of like turns her head and then looks away and then double takes and sees you and is like, oh, hi. What's up? How's it going?
Damn it. Why do I always put myself into flirting role plays and then don't know how to flirt? God damn it. Sup.
I got a room.
That's all you need to say.
Cool.
I take her hand.
Yeah, she sets down her beer, and the two of you just headed back.
I don't even need to flirt. Yes. I will I'm real quick though. I am gonna ask her. I'm like, hey, this is also kind of like okay. How do I explain this? I'm a priestess of Aphrodite. Basically, I would like to how do I explain this? Offer up our conjoining to her. If that's not okay with you, no worries, we can still have fun. But I wanted to check with you first.
She responded, she's like, oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I'm cool with that.
That's all she wanted to know, was whether or not she could offer this like conjoinment up to her god. But yeah. To Kegley's pipe! No.
You two have a wonderful evening, and we fade to black.
Woo! Woo! I'm done. That's all I wanted to do.
Sweet. Wonderful. Short. Perfect. Daisy.
Short and sweet.
Hi.
Hi. What do you do with the night? Are you looking for Moon Wizard?
Yeah, I'm gonna look for Moon Wizard.
You spend some time looking around, and eventually, like, it's getting later and later in the night, and you're unable to find Moon Wizard, and you're starting to get worried about them. And then eventually, you see Moon Wizard like walk out from one of the caves, and is just standing in the middle of the street. He's holding
Moon
this
Wizard
like
does so much old man standing around.
he's like standing in the middle, like looking around, like left and right, and then you see he's like holding this big bulging bag, like white bag with something in it. But you see he's kind of looking around, not kind of lost.
I'm still small little Moon Wizard, by the way.
You just scamper over.
I'm just gonna I'm I'm just gonna go over. And I'm gonna try and kinda like almost sneak up on them. Not trying to sneak up, but I feel like would Moon Wizard be paying attention? Is the question.
Would Moon Wizard
Have you guys seen those videos of that little green wizard guy walking
Yes.
into?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
the gnomes versus knights?
Yes.
No, I'm gonna start turning into to a gnome at one point, because I keep forgetting that I have this mask, and I'm like, I really should use it more often for funny hijinks.
Are you turning into a
That's what
gnome
I'm
right
doing today.
now, or
No, I'm still coming up as tiny little Moon Wizard. Moon Wizard.
Ah, oh my god!
Hi.
Oh, it's just you. Oh, whoo! Thought I was seeing
You okay?
visions again. Oh, I'm probably fine. What about
You
what
fine?
about you?
My back really hurts. How do you do this?
Oh, you can feel that. Well, wizard. You know what? That's a trade secret. I'm not allowed to reveal that.
Oh, okay.
What are you doing out here?
I've been worried about you. I've been looking for you.
Ah, you've been worried about me. I was the one who summoned the demon clown on you.
Yeah, but it was fun, and I got to kill it.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, I have an apology pie for everybody else who was affected by that little fiasco. So I was hoping to find the rest. So
You don't have to apologize. It was fun.
I felt really bad. I made a stupid decision.
I'm gonna jump up onto Moon Wizard and give them a hug. I'm just gonna glomp you.
I don't know how to feel about this. This is kind
Don't
of
feel
weird.
bad. Do you want me to turn back into my normal form so
Yes,
it feels
please.
less like okay?
I am
I'm just gonna
extremely uncomfortable with this
I'm
interaction
gonna
right now.
poof back in. Well, I'm in my bunny form at least. And I
It's like an
and I
emotional
raise-
support animal.
is better. Better.
Yes.
I love you,
It's
Moon
warm
Wizard.
and fuzzy.
It's okay.
Thank you. I'm still going to gift this pie though, because now I have it and I paid like 10 gold for it.
Oh.
It's a whole thing. It was a kind gesture. I couldn't pass it up. I had to do
That's
something
fair.
equally as nice. So
That's nice.
that's why I paid 10 gold for it. Hey,
smells so good.
Hey, no.
Daisy, it smells fucking delicious. It smells really good.
I'm holding it above my head.
I've already did a promise.
Well, you will have pie in due time, but not right now.
It smells so good.
Yes, I know. I'm having you know that I'm holding my hands above my head right now to get into character.
Moon Wizard, I'm not actually this. I'm not always a small. I could easily change back and steal that pie from you, and I'm not doing that. So you know that I'm not gonna try and take it. You don't have to raise it above your head.
I know.
I'm not the doctor.
Yeah, that's a good point. And I lower it head down.
I have self-control.
I hope so. I would like to go find the others, though, so I can gift them a piece of apology pie.
Okay. Want to get going?
Yes. Let's go! Sniff them out, my no.
No?
Sorry.
No, that's a great idea. I changed into a gnome.
Well, I said
changed...
no, noble, not no. You know what? Never mind. Do whatever you want.
I heard you wrong. I'm sorry. Now I look specifically that one gnome from that TikTok. The gnome
Sorry, I'm thinking Romeo and Juliet.
No, I look like a full ass garden gnome. But specifically the one that takes people's legs.
That's great, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm gonna send it to you later.
All right. We are now off to go search for the others.
I look like a gnome.
We're I was gonna say, you eventually one by one find people in different locations. The doctor's got the cart set up on the side of the road, so you're able to hand out a slice of pie to them. You find Tekek is spending the night with a very butch dwarf, and you leave a slice. There's enough pie. You leave a slice of pie for both of them. Prar you find later in the night, heading back from a mountain hike with Nori, and you were able to give slices of pie to both of them. And eventually, one by one, you are able to distribute this pie to everyone. And it ends up being the next morning. You all kind of reconvene in the cart or in taverns, and it is the next morning. You all assemble outside the Borodiers because you were told to meet Naverna there for a meeting in the morning.
I'm still gonna look like this gnome when we go to the meeting.
Why not, man? Go on ahead.
Sure.
I'm unhinged, okay? I'm feeling the unhinged energy right now.
Why are you suddenly southern?
I don't know.
You see,
all gnomes are southern, apparently.
Yeah. Nope. We're not making that canon.
It's my head canon.
You all kind of head up to the front of the Borodier's office. The big double doors are open. You see there are a lot of people moving in and out. And you see one of the Borodiers who was the same one that was offering to help you get over the mountain where you guys just fucking decided to fly. Like kind of greets you and looks around and then like does a double take looking at the gnome and then just kind of like shrugs.
Wait, can I say something when he shrugs?
Sure.
I'm just gonna say hi.
He just scratches his head. And kind of like leads you inside and like goes in back and finds Naverna, and eventually she comes out front and she's like, it's good to see you all. Who is that?
Oh, it's just me.
It's just oh,
it's easy. I'm in disguise.
Oh, is there a reason you need to be in disguise?
No.
Oh, okay.
Just feeling like it.
Well, why don't you all come back to my office? We'll discuss what we have discussed previously. And she leads you back to her office to the room with the big like war room map. And kind of turns to you all and like, okay, so what was the clown thing about? I've been hearing something about a clown all yesterday.
That's fine.
No, what happened?
Moon Wizard.
I don't want to talk about it.
Moon Wizard saved the day! It's fine!
Oh, okay, I summoned a giant clown from the abyss, and I made everybody fall into a fit of laughter, and I feel really bad about it.
Ah, it was amazing. Plus, you got us pie.
I did.
Those are really fucking good pie.
It was really good pie, wasn't it?
She kind of looks between the two of you and is like, did you go to Grenda?
Yes, I did. How
Oh,
did you know?
Those pies are poisonous, you know.
What?
And then she just laughs. It's like, I'm fucking with you. Grenda's...
Never lie to me about old lady pie ever again.
Sorry.
That's so mean.
Grenda's wonderful. She's a extremely sweet lady and a very important part of this community. I have gotten as much as I can, as we have discussed last, and she kind of reaches back to her desk and grabs this like burlap sack and places on the table, opening it up. Inside there are 2 healing potions.
Ooh.
1 greater healing potion and 1 superior healing potion.
Whoa.
I should give that superior ones to the doctor.
I need someone to be writing this down.
Right. Sorry, that was 1,
2 normal, 1 greater, 1 superior.
1 normal health potion. 1 greater. 1 superior. Mother superior. I'm gonna copy and paste that into the actual notes section. It's just the only thing I had open at the moment.
All good.
Mwah. Have a go.
That unfortunately is kind of what the best we can do. We don't have a lot of spare weaponry we can give out, unfortunately. As much as I was able to go through our armory.
Can I poof back into Daisy form?
Absolutely.
And I'm just gonna just, you know, as I do the little bouncy tits moment, as I, it's all right, love. You're all good.
Okay. And she looks to you as like, last time we were discussing, and then as she's talking, something's happening in this room. Something feels off. Daisy, you catch it first.
Oh,
there seems
okay.
to be some kind of distortion. And then you see just this white line appear in thin air before widening out as a portal opens in.
Oh no.
And then stepping through the portal, you see Tempter.
Oh, thank God, I thought I was gonna be the clown again.
Tempter!
No. Terribly sorry I took so long. Oh. Hi. Hello, Naverna.
Naverna looks...
Can I run up and give you a hug?
Yeah.
Same.
And it goes clang, and I go, ouch.
And then after Tempter comes in a second figure. You see the same turtle, Cobble, who had first whisked Tempter away, steps out and into the room, and kind of looks around and is like, hello.
What's up, bitch? How you doing?
And she makes eye contact with Naverna, and the two of them stare at each other, and like Cobble looks down at the war map, and then looks back up and is like, is this a bad time?
That's fine.
Is it a bad time?
You're good.
Hey,
looks Naverna. Are we good?
Naverna just kind of like very quickly like reaches over to her desk and then pulls out like this like cloth tarp and lays it over the war map. It's like, no, it's fine. And then she turns to Cobble like, how did you teleport into my office? Like, I have words for this. How?
Well, that was because whenever we were to travel back, I was to teleport to wherever Daisy was, seeing how she gave me some of her hair. That allows the teleport spell to become more potent.
And she like looks to you, Tempter, and then looks to Daisy, and she's like, yeah, that would do it.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
I didn't know when they were coming back, to be fair. Also,
In all honesty, we didn't know either.
I'm just gonna bat my eyes at Tempter. Hi.
Hello, Daisy.
I missed you.
I missed you too.
I went to the temple.
You went to the temple?
I had a very awkward conversation with a man. I never caught his name. Fuck.
You went to the temple for me?
Yeah. Well, you weren't here, so.
Did you learn anything?
No.
I see. Well, thank you.
I learned that your god is kind of a bitch and doesn't talk to their followers.
Yes, that is common of Hephaestus.
Did
but thank you anyways.
Married to Tekek's god?
Yes, I knew that.
Oh. I know nothing. Anyways, war!
Naverna is like, we'll postpone the war talk until our new friend is out of here. And she looks to Cobble and it's like, and Cobble like looks back and is like, oh, I could go. And she like, Cobble looks to you, Tempter, like, should I go?
Tempter like looks around and like is notice that the war map is covered and it says, yes, I believe that would be best.
Okay.
You don't have to go. Just out the door for a sec.
Before you go.
No, you're good. You're good.
Oh, I love you. Fine. I love it.
Cobble's just like, and she like reaches like. She like pats you on the shoulder, Tempter, and is like, I'll just be outside, and she just walks out of the room.
The portal's still there. She just leaves the room.
No, the portal closed after she came through.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was open. My bad. So she's just outside the room.
Yeah, she's outside the room. And
so, what have I missed? Has anything happened as of late?
Moon Wizard.
Why do you keep making me talk about things that I don't want to?
Did something happen with Moon Wizard?
Fine. We had a really fun time. Moon Wizard was a hero.
Was he? That's wonderful, Moon Wizard.
Wait, sorry, I didn't catch that one.
You have to roll another deception.
That's wonderful, Moon.
Oh.
I mean, your decision gets. If you want to do it, I'll roll an insight.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll another deception.
I was gonna say, Daisy and Moon Wizard roll a deception check, and Tempter roll an insight check.
What? I rolled a nat 20 on my. I wasn't sure if you're. I assume you're watching the stream, but.
That's a dirty 20.
It's a dirty 20 now. Oh, no, I meant before I rolled a nat 20.
Wow, who'd have thought?
Wow.
Who'd have thought? Wow, I have a crack record of this kind of insight rolls. Anyway, yeah. That's wonderful, Moon Wizard. You became a hero.
Yes, that is what I did. Most definitely. Positively. Yes.
Has anything else happened in my absence? Anything with Varric Tar in the war? Seeing that we are with Naverna in the war room.
Physically, no.
Like, Naverna looks to the rest of you and then looks to Tempter and is like, do you want to fill them in? Or I can fill them in?
Has something happened?
Well, As I've told the rest of your party, um, the sieges against Olden seem to be happening more frequently. Um, the the leader of the town is getting upset. There are more and more attacks. We found out there seems to be like a split attack against the city from two of Faruktar's generals, General Glory and Conquest.
When you say General Glory, when Noverna says General Glory and Conquest, that grabs Tempter's attention, and Glory and Conquest. And they open their chest and they rummage through a little bit and they pull out a journal. We've all seen this journal. It is the Body Wizard's journal that we collected when you were here last. Those names, they're mentioned in here. This is the Body Wizard's journal that from when we were last here.
Oh, were you able to decipher it?
Yes. I've managed to get most of it, but parts of it are illegible due to the handwriting and it seems the madness of the writer. Otherwise, it's legible. But it is written in Dwarvish.
What does it say?
Essentially, there were 3 generals, Conquest, Glory, and Honor. We actually managed to take out Honor months ago. And he's been written missing in here. And then, Honor and, Glory and Conquest are also mentioned in here, but not really any movement has been seen from them, at least according to this.
It seems like they have making their move and are assaulting Olden with different platoons. Specifically the 2 forts that divide Olden and the Hobgoblin Village, Fort Apex and Fort Montreux.
I see.
Yes, and Navarra turns to Daisy. Last we talked, you had asked about a guide, someone who is familiar with Olden to travel with you, specifically a Dragonborn. I have someone in mind. If you want, I can introduce you.
Please.
Okay. And she kind of she opens the door and you see there is a Boradier outside the door. And she kind of you hear very quiet, please go get him. And 30 seconds later, Naverna holds the door open as a figure walks in. You see this tall, broad-shouldered, but older figure of this black dragonborn who you have met before. This is Groth, who you all first met at the fighting pit, but then met again at the obelisk, the memorial site.
Oh, hi. Hi again.
He walks in and looks at you all surprised, oh. And turns to Naverna and is you know these folk? And Naverna looks at him do you know these folk? And Groth just turns around and is I've met them before. You all need a guide, is what I hear.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I lived in Olden for a few years, about a decade, maybe between a decade and 2. I can help get you there, and I honestly, I know a few people there who stayed behind, who I had been meaning on checking up with. the why are you all going there? And then he looks at Naverna like, am I allowed to know this? And Naverna looks to him as like, they are, what's the word?
Envoys?
Envoys, yes. They are envoys for Lightport. They want to speak to the leader of Olden, talk about getting support and relief for the city. And he's like, oh, yes. I uh, I 100% can be a guide for you all. And he looks at Navarro and is like, should I wait outside? And Navarro's like, yeah, just for a few minutes. And he heads outside. Navarro closes the door. And she turns to you all and like, Groth is a pillar of the community. He's also, he is head of, where's my notes? He is head of the Miners Union, and a pillar of the community. He's done a lot of good work for the people here, and he's
Very
a
handsome.
good man, and an ex-adventurer. So he would be useful for your journey.
That would be wonderful.
Thank you.
Is there anything else you need from me? I don't know when you're planning on leaving.
Oh,
There are other things in the books, or in the book.
Oh.
Are you aware of the Eva Ryhan collection?
You see her eyes widen a little bit, and she's like, I am aware of the Eva Ryhan collection. I know they are very rare and very dangerous.
Well, one of her books is mentioned in the Body Wizard's journal. Specifically that of the Book of Flesh and Bone. But it is not clear whether the Body Wizard has it or not.
She thinks and she's... That would explain a lot. My best guess is he does have it. I was wondering where a mage that powerful would have come from without anyone knowing about it, and if he had the book, it would explain how he was able to do the horrible things he did. Explain why someone that powerful has been off of everyone's radar.
This just makes him an even greater threat than we thought he was.
Agreed. If you do find him, please kill him.
I will.
Oh yeah, yeah, for fucking sure.
He is...
I believe I should leave this with you. Tempter gives her the journal.
She takes it and nods. She's like, much appreciated. I will do my own studying. My dwarvish is a bit rusty, but I will do my best.
Very well.
Anything else?
I believe that is all from me.
We still haven't gotten to get that drink.
She's like, I appreciate the gesture, but I'm a little busy at the moment.
Okay. Maybe the next time I'm back here?
Maybe once all this danger's finally been dealt with.
That's fair. I feel like all of us should get together. When all of this is done, we should get all the people together and have a massive party. I think that's...
I like parties.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good idea.
Hell yeah.
I will, between planning for this war. I will see what I can do.
Okay. Try and stay safe. Try not to. What's the word?
Die?
I can't think of the word. Yeah, try not to die. And try not to stress yourself out too much. Okay? We got this.
I sure hope we do. And do you
Gonna
all
just gonna.
try not to die.
We got this.
Thank you.
We got this.
I was being deceptive. I don't think we got this. But I rolled a dirty 20.
She looks at you with a
We will still need to continue gathering our allies. We are not yet strong enough for this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. It sounds like you're all heading to Olden next. I wish you the best of luck. The leader there is reluctant. What?
I'm sure we can raise them up and get them to,
I'm sorry, what? You can what?
like sway them,
Oh, sorry, that must
talk
be
to them.
some Feywild dialect I'm not used to.
It's definitely some Feywild dialect. I'm sorry, I
Mm.
forget that not everybody knows what Riz is.
Mm.
It's just a shortened version of charisma, you know?
Huh.
Yeah.
So
It
it's
really,
a slang.
it has really
It's
been a
just-
while since I've been to the
It's
Feywild.
just slang.
Gosh, I feel so old now.
Oh. Well, you
Um,
don't look it, so you're fine.
You do not seem old, Naverna.
Nah, you seem gorgeous.
She left.
If you're old, you age like fine wine.
I appreciate the compliments.
I put up two little finger guns and just.
Anyways, I wish you all the best of luck on your journey. If you feel free to get anything you need in town, and good luck on the road.
Thank you.
Good luck on continuing to exist.
Thank you. And you all head out of her office into the open air of Flintstone, and we're going to take our break.
Wait, Cobble's still outside though, right?
Yeah, Cobble and Groth are in the hallway talking, but we're gonna take a break.
Okay.
We can pick
Gotcha.
back up on that afterwards. But I'll see you all in 10 minutes.
Hell yeah.
Hello. Hi, welcome back. Let's hop in with the players.
Unless it's
Hello.
in general or something.
Hello.
Hi. How y'all doing?
We're pretty good. We're talking about our fight.
Ooh, hell yeah.
We shall continue this conversation after D&D.
Okay, cool. So, few things right away. You all head out of Naverna's office, and standing in the hallway is both Groth, the Black Dragonborn, who you guys have talked to a small handful of times, and who will be accompanying you on your journey. And there's also Cobble.
Couple. Oh, you know, Cobble.
Oh, did she respond when I said "stop, bitch"?
I did not hear that. I didn't hear that.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
she did say
yeah.
"sup, bitch."
I was like, "What's up, bitch?" But I did it in like a probably like a high pitched voice. So
It was
it
too
might cut
high
out,
frequency
or, I
that
don't
was
know.
not actually able to be perceived by.
Yeah. To be fair, I said it in a like how Zoe says it in a positive. Oh my god, I just talked about myself in the
Yeah.
third person.
You did.
How I say it to you guys, like when you join, in a positive, like "sup, friend," but it's "sup, bitch. How you doing?"
Okay.
Like "I love you, bitch. I'm never gonna stop loving you, bitch."
I was gonna say I did not hear that, but you all head out into the hallway, and Naverna kind of like looks to you all. Not Naverna. Fuck. Cobble looks to you all and is like, and then just like very slightly bows to you all, and is like, "Thank you for letting me borrow your friend. I needed
Okay.
I needed to borrow them so I didn't die. I'm not dying, by the way. I'm better.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Wait, you were dying? Like actually dying?
Yeah.
Essentially.
What? Bitch, you okay?
Oh yeah, I'm
She is
fine
now.
now.
Okay.
That is why I needed to help her, because if I had not helped her, she would have died.
Yes.
Okay.
Your friend's here is a lifesaver, and she just pats Tempter on the back, and you hear clang clang.
All right.
Anyways.
Moon Wizard's also a lifesaver. Nudge, nudge.
Yes, you need to tell me about that. What happened?
I don't like this lie.
Lie?
I didn't say that. I mean, I did say that. No, I didn't.
Cobble looks to you, Moon Wizard, and looks to you, Tempter, and then to Daisy, who's just giggling. I'm like, that's my cue. And then like she turns to you, Tempter, like pats you on the shoulder, like, any last words, old friend?
Please do not lose track of time again.
I'll try. And then she like turns around, points like this old. It's like a mix between a staff and a walking stick. Just taps it on the wall. A portal opens up. She turns around and just like peace, and she disappears in the portal, and it closes behind her. And
So what did happen when I was gone? Oh wait, we should probably talk to Dragonborn. So who's this Dragonborn?
They're old, and handsome, and yes.
I'm standing right here.
Yeah, you're handsome. Get over it.
So I've come to understand you've requested aid for our travel to Olden.
Is that all right with everyone?
Of course.
I believe that would be
All right
advantageous.
with me.
It was my request. Wasn't it?
Okay.
What was this? Wait, what was this?
I
one,
didn't
like
know-
Groff or something? Was it
Groff.
Like Groff?
Yeah, Groth.
Just like Groff. Okay.
Groff.
Just
Like
like-
Jonathan Groff. Oh no,
I
I'm
look
just
forward to
imagining
working with you,
voice.
Groff.
Pleasure's all mine. Needed to get out of the city anyways. I'll get everything prepared to leave I'll be near out and about here. So whenever you're ready, just come and get me. And he walks off.
As he's walking off, can I say something?
Sure.
Okay. I just want to clarify, I did not ask for you specifically, but it is very nice that you are joining us.
He like as he's walking by, you see when you say that, like his head tilts in your direction, and you just see he nods and then continues walking.
Oh, God. Oh no, I have a thing for dragonborns.
I do not know if that has been established yet, but
It has.
if it is your preference, there's nothing wrong with that.
I mean,
It
I have a
absolutely
preference for
has, though.
everyone, but like
Oh, it has?
dragons
My
or
bad.
dragon. I actually don't know if I've done it. I feel like I have done it in character. I wouldn't be surprised. Out of character, I just really love dragon.
So what did happen when I was gone? What is this lie that Moon was just talking about?
Moon Wizard, do you want to say it or do you want me to say it?
Were you in danger?
A little bit.
Tempter's looking at you.
I learned a new spell and I summoned a clown from the abyss and I wanted it to be funny and intimidating, but it just ended up being stupid and dangerous and I'm
You
mad.
finished the clown spell?
Yes.
And you used it in front of everyone?
Yes.
Next time you learn a spell like that, you should practice it in private to see how dangerous it really is.
I know.
I tried to kill me.
I apologize with Pie.
Oh, it was fine. It was fun. Oh, the lie, can't tell anyone in the city, okay? Okay, Tempter? Because
Alright.
it's really funny. It's more funny for me. So there's, I'm trying to create this legend of Moon Wizard. So I changed into Moon Wizard, and I defeated the clown as Moon Wizard. And then I ran over to where Moon Wizard was, turned in my tiny buddy form. Although I was just tiny Moon Wizard then. And I was like, Moon Wizard saved us all! Woo! And then now the crowd thinks that Moon Wizard is this insane hero instead of someone who accidentally summoned a giant clown that could have killed us all.
As long as no one was seriously hurt.
I think the only one who got really hurt was me. Tikek a little bit because they, were flying up and got yeeted to the ground. But other than that, we're fine.
Speaking of, no, I'm kidding.
It was fun.
Speaking of.
No. I was just about to hit myself with a healing spell, but nah, it's only 5 damage, so I'm not gonna do it.
Oh no!
You got healed by the Boradiers.
You guys,
I was
never mind. Not only did you guys get healed by the Boradiers, you had a long rest. So,
yeah,
it's the next day.
Oh right, yeah. Thank God.
I'm on a long rest, real quick, because I forgot.
Yeah, same.
Okay, there we go. Sorry.
Has anything else happened in my absence?
Nudge, nudge, ghosts, wink, wink.
The ghosts?
Oh, ghosts.
Oh, ghosts.
I feel like the doctor would definitely pipe up and say something about the ghosts.
Yeah,
Ray's not here.
Ray's not here. You're gonna have to fill in for their
I feel like the doctor would probably just be like, burn the house down.
The doctor pipes is like, I punched a ghost.
A ghost? You fought ghosts?
I
Yeah.
shot a ghost.
A certain ghost.
Oh, I have a gun now!
Where did you get a gun from?
Don't worry about it. It's my personal gun.
That
Thank
seems
God I'm
dangerous.
not afraid of them
but
anymore.
Secret gun.
I wouldn't remember that actually. Never mind.
Wait, quick question, Moan. Does the Moon Wizard keep the gun in the hat? Please.
Please, yes.
Please.
Please, yes.
Yes.
Please.
Fine. Yes.
Yes.
Keep the gun in the hat.
Either
I
for the
imagine Moon
hat.
Wizard's just
Under the hat. Talk about
You
concealed
have
carry.
the opportunity to have the sickest moment ever of just being like, hang on, I have a magic trick. Check this out. It's a rabbit. Choo choo. And just like fucking shoot somebody. God damn it. Sorry.
I imagine
What
just like
happens if you're-
when Moon Wizard says the Tempter's just like it's a secret gun, and like he just like very subtly shifts his hat back to see the gun laying on his head. He's like, "Don't tell anyone."
What happens if someone
a license
accidentally
for that?
hits your? What happens if someone hits your hat? What if your gun
need a
goes
trick.
off?
It's magic.
Gun goes off. Well,
It's
you
It's
know.
pointing up, so you just see like
Okay.
Have you guys ever seen like one of those like old cartoons, like the can top come off when they would blow
Yes!
up, like
Yeah.
their head? That's what happens to the hat.
Yeah.
I like how we have all just come together and been like, Moon Wizard's a cartoon character, even though
Yeah.
we're
Oh, yeah.
playing
The
real people.
motherfucker was
Yeah,
the motherfucker was floating towards pie earlier this session.
For real.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Oh my god.
So you all fought ghosts, and you acquired a gun.
Yes,
Is there
yes,
anything
I
else?
I got laid.
That I
Congratulations.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
Good job.
I was gonna say you
Strong.
guys. I don't know if you the players remember, but you the characters would remember their the whole ghost situation, the ghost mansion was tied very importantly to the body wizard.
Thank you.
Ah.
I didn't
Look,
remember that at
I
all.
remember shit.
Yeah, I have bad memory.
If you want to fill in, Tepper.
Have you met us?
You're gonna keep Tempter in the dark.
No,
Nothing happened.
nothing happened. It's
talking
fine.
about?
Okay.
I was gonna say-
Oh, body wizard. I'm not good at talking about stuff that's happened because I don't remember what happened. Also, I wasn't there for half of it,
Mm.
so it's not me.
I was
No
gonna say,
ghost. Your
Fair.
turn.
I was gonna say to like you would all remember, like in character, you would remember that it was the whole mansion was caused by the body wizard.
Oh, all of the ghosts happened because of the body wizard.
Mm.
That's what
Really?
I say. Yes.
So he has left his tracks further than we had anticipated.
Yes. And now we have to like deal. Well, actually, we don't have to deal with it because we fixed. Okay, so the ghosts were ghosts, but they weren't ghosts at the same time. Like they were basically people trapped there because. I forgot, so I don't remember. However, you probably would have paid a lot of attention, so maybe we should go back and visit because you would probably know things better.
The building burned down.
Never mind. We burnt the building. Kidding.
The Hemlock would pipe up and say, "My God, burned the building."
That's fair. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I would say what you guys learned, and you could give this to Tempter, is basically the mayor of the city had made a deal with the body wizard for eternal life and was tricked. He ended up dying early and became a ghost, and then everyone he then killed also turned into ghosts.
Yeah, he was a bitch.
And this was all due to the body wizard. How cruel.
Yeah, he's kind of a bitch for that.
Yeah.
You can see, like, learning this information that, like, Tempter's thinking hard about this. And, can someone make an insight check against them?
Fuck yeah.
Anyone? So, I'm sorry, I'm kind of taking over for this moment. My bad, Olive.
You're good. You're good.
That's 11. Sorry.
Is just Daisy? Is it just Daisy rolling this or not?
I can do one. What was it again?
Inside.
Inside. It's like you see Tempter is like thinking. They're definitely in like, okay, well that's gonna pass.
Yeah, that's good enough.
That's good enough. As Tempter's gaining the information about the body wizard, you see them thinking. They have their the thumb on their chin. I can't do this no more. And
You're rusty. You're fine. You're fine.
yeah, don't worry about it. And you sense rage from them.
Rage.
And so it's like Tempter rages a lot, but that's a barbarian thing they do. But this is genuine rage. And even a little hatred.
Damn.
Fuck this body wizard.
Okay.
This body wizard up.
You guys are kind of discussing on what you're gonna do, and also kind of deciding. Like, you guys are planning on leaving this day, but I know there's a few people who want to wrap stuff up in the city. But as you're kind of discussing your plan, when you're gonna leave, and all that, you all hear a commotion, a small commotion coming from the entrance of this building, and you just hear people like, very much like, "Oh my God, who is that? Oh wow!" And you all kind of turn, and you see entering in the building, there is a figure walking in. This incredibly beautiful woman who is standing there, in like white robes that cross again, like over her chest and down her waist, and is wearing this like white semi-translucent veil where you can just barely see the outline of a face, but you can't
What the
make
fuck, Aphrodite?
you can't make any details, and you people are noticing her, and you see she walks up to the one of the Bordiers, leans in and whispers to them, and then he kind of like, "Oh, yes, absolutely, I will go grab Naverna immediately, and follow me." And he starts walking with this figure towards Naverna's office, where you're standing outside of. And the closer you get to Keck, you recognize this figure. And
Nefra?
the figure was looking down at the ground as she walked, and then she looks up, and you can't see her eyes, but you know she's making eye contact with you. She's like, Tekek?
I will say, to Keg, as soon as they recognize Nefra, they literally start bouncing, and they have a very loving relationship, so it's an almost tackle hug.
You just fly up and wrap your arms around her, and you see like she does do a step back to catch herself and you. And wait, I'm sorry, what the fuck? I look over and there's pizza on my desk. Lone, when did you do that? When did you fucking come into my room? What the fuck?
I want pizza.
Successful stealth check.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Oh my God, Hitman?
Hit
Are
it,
you
man.
a man that hits?
Sorry, back to it.
Sorry.
You all hear coming from this figure, very kind laugh, as she is caught off guard, and just hugs you back to Kek, and is like, Tekek, what are you doing here?
Well, you know what? That's actually a long story. Short things short. Trying to get political help from the different cities, but it's a long story. How are you? What are you doing here?
Yeah. She's like, I'm here because of you. Well,
Huh?
not I'm not here for you, but be here because of you. And she looks up and looks at the party and is like, I'm guessing these are your companions?
Yeah.
Hi.
Hello.
So that's okay, 1 second.
Yo.
Okay, sorry. I start introducing everybody, and I'm like, so that's Moon Wizard, and that's the Doctor, and that's Daisy, and that's Tempter, and that's the Moon Wizard, and that's
Moon was
and
right.
that's what
You
I
said
know.
moon
I
was
thought it funny.
right.
I thought it'd be funny,
you said
and
food was
that's
white.
Prar, and that's Prar, and then that's Moon Wizard, and then um.
She
You're a cartoon character. You're getting introduced a couple times.
as Takeka's introducing each of you, this figure Nefira walks up and actually shakes hands with everybody, one by one.
Um, gang, this is Nefra. This is actually my teacher. I studied under Nefra, and the reason I wanted to become a cleric of Aphrodite in the first place.
Um, Daisy's gonna give Takek these like knowing eyes of like y'all fucked, haven't you? You haven't. She doesn't say it out loud, but she definitely gives you those like y'all fucked eyes.
See, the thing is, I actually, if I remember correctly, I don't know if I ever partook. I think I just watched.
I think
That
so,
sounds
yeah.
so gross, but like,
I mean,
Yeah, I think it was something that you. I don't know if you ever practiced with Nefera.
no, but I definitely watched.
She taught you what to do, how to
Everything.
do everything.
Yeah.
But your main your main like practice and worship you have done on the road.
Yeah.
She turns to you all and bows her head. And it's this weird thing where no matter where she moves, the veil moves with her, and as much as you want to try, you can't see her face. The veil's always perfectly covering it.
Oh.
And she bows to you all and is like, Takek here was one of my disciples at the temple in Yunogi. They were always so eager and open to love.
I don't know. Oh, sorry.
Sorry. What were you gonna say?
Oh, I was just gonna I was gonna go into the like just story of how like I first met Nefra.
Go ahead.
So like or yeah, so you guys have met my mom. You guys know that she was an adventurer. We used to do charity work on Thursdays. And wait, are there Thursdays? Is it? Do you have you have a different month?
I
Do you
have
have different weeks?
Yeah,
Days.
the weeks are the same, but the months are different. Like weekdays are the same, so Thursdays exist.
So there is a Thursday.
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So so we would go do charity work on Thursdays, and one day I believe this was like when I was still a hatchling, like I had but I look over and I see obviously the most beautiful person I have ever seen in my entire life, and I asked my mom, I was like, how do I get to be that pretty? And she told me that I needed to ask her. So I walk up to Nefra and I go, how can I become beautiful like you? Like, because I'm a hatchling, I'm like freshly ugly duckling mode, and Nefer told me that beauty comes from the kindness in your heart. So from that moment, I decided to learn from Nephra, and that's how I became a cleric of Aphrodite.
Oh.
Tikek was always very, very eager to learn. They have one of the kindest hearts I've ever seen. And
Not me, I'm about to cry right now. What the fuck?
Checks out.
they're the reason I'm here in the first place. And she turns to you, Tikek. You were the one who let the church know about the danger ahead.
Mm-hmm. I wanted you guys to be aware of what was coming.
And because of that, we are here. And the church is doing everything they can to help support the cause, and I was sent here to speak to Naverna personally, to work out some plans. Work out a more allyship between the church and the cities, and to prepare for the danger ahead.
We were just in there. Do you need like anything you need, Nephra? Always.
Oh, do not worry. You have given more than enough. But knowing you, it sounds like you're already on your way to go give more.
Well, yeah. Oh, sometimes you always know how to make me just tumble over my words.
Tikak.
Mhm.
You are doing a great good for your people, for the church, and for the world. Stay safe, okay?
I will do my best.
She reaches down and just places a hand on your head. You always have a home. And it's good to fight for your home. It's good to fight for the people you love. And we will fight too. And she looks to the rest of you. I would say keep them safe, but knowing them, they're the one keeping you safe. Or one of them.
I just look over at Tempter. Okay.
What did I do?
And she bows her head, leans down, gives you a kiss on the head, Tikak, and just politely pushes back past you and heads into Naverna's office. So,
Okay, wipes away a tear. Happy tear, but
So, is there anything anyone else wants to do before leaving Flintstone?
Now that I'm actually here, I want to go to the temple. I was not actually expecting to be able to go myself, but yeah, I want to go now that I'm here.
Sounds good.
I'm good here.
Since I'm actually, do you want me to come with? Since Aphrodite.
I'm not gonna stop anyone from coming with me. So yeah, you can come with.
Okay.
I'll
just come to pay my respects to the husband of Aphrodite.
If you want, you can come as well. I'm not. Yeah, no. I mean, I
want
was.
to point out the dwarf too.
I'm sure I'll see the dwarf. I was planning the plan was to go alone, but I'm genuinely not opposed to anyone coming with me. Anyway. So.
Who's all going?
Tempter. What?
I was gonna say who all wants to go.
Me.
Daisy, did you want to go?
I'll go.
Okay.
Unless in character, Daisy would ask Tempter though. Hey,
yeah,
do
no,
you
Tempter.
want me to come with you?
Yeah, no, Tempter was just about to say that they were going. So Tempter, turns to the party and says, "Daisy, I appreciate you went to the temple for me, but now that I'm here, I would like to go myself.
Do you want me to come with you?
If you wish to, I would allow it."
I overhear that and I go. After wiping away my tear, I'm just like, I should visit too. I always like to pay my respects to Aphrodite's husband.
Does anyone else want to go? I know we already asked this, but Tempter's asking in character. Oh, also no? Okay.
I mean, I could go. I don't want to be left behind.
It is up to you. I wish to go immediately, seeing as how we are leaving quite soon.
Also, just a real quick tidbit, little fact. I want it to be known, followers of Aphrodite always call Hephaestus Aphrodite's husband. That's it.
Alright.
Like, not in a dismissal way or anything, it's just, it was started by, and it's not like a faith thing at all. It was started by, priestesses of Aphrodite facing like prejudice, just like misogyny in general, and so they were so like their little fight back because for a long time Aphrodite was called Hephaestus's wife instead of Aphrodite, so they just started calling Hephaestus Aphrodite's husband, just only.
I love
So
nice,
but like in a loving way.
Yeah.
Aphrodite thinks it's funny, hopefully. I guess I don't want to say too much because this is lore of Olive's World, but
I love that.
That's okay,
I love that a
Olive.
lot.
Okay, cool.
I'm so down with that.
I was so worried because you weren't saying anything. I was like,
I'm sorry.
chime in at any time if you hate this.
I'm so sorry. I muted to eat
You're
pizza.
eating pizza, aren't you?
Yeah.
I knew it.
Okay.
Okay.
Hungry
yeah.
bitch. What can she say?
Okay.
So you will never hear an Aphrodite cleric or priestess going Hephaestus. We always say Aphrodite's husband.
Okay.
In the most respectful and loving way.
Yeah.
But husband.
So two things.
Yeah.
One, the doctor's gonna stay back, and keep it and start setting up the cart and getting everything ready for the travel, and Prar, because I think Crow's asleep. Prar pipes up and is like, also, by the way, Nori's coming with us. I'm gonna go get him, and just walks away.
Oh.
I actually
That
love
would
that.
be nice.
Okay.
Shall we make way?
Yeah.
So it is just the rest of us going. Moon Wizard is coming too?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
You
all head.
We'll start our way.
Yeah, you all head forward to the mines. Daisy, you were here once before, so the guards immediately let you all in, recognizing you all as the Woven Fates.
Mm-hmm.
You enter in the first room, and I think the doctor specifically would say, I think the doctor would say something along the lines of, "I'm not going back in that fucking cave."
Fair enough.
That sounds about right.
But you all enter in the first chamber, which is the room that you all fought the stalactite monster that had eaten the doctor's arm. And then into the second chamber, which is the large open circular chamber with the water and the bridge that Tempter had broken, which is now replaced with a metal bridge. And you see at the end of that
Oh, that is
room.
convenient.
Yeah, it is. At the end of that, you see there are the two large metal double doors, which you recognized before, was the entrance to this temple room. You open it up, and one thing that has changed since you last been here, the actual layout of the room has changed. Before it was a triangular room, now it's actually changed to be more of a rectangular room. Some kind of magic was used to shape the stone. And you all see these absolutely beautiful murals carved into the wall. And each one goes from left all the way to right, telling the story of Hephaestus in one way or another. On the left, first, you see this more feminine figure dropping a child off of a city built in clouds. You
Yeah.
Then the next tapestry, you see that same child crashed into the earth as a crater, and it shows the child laying in this crater on, like, damaged but alive. And then the tapestries continue one by one, showing different stages of the life of Hephaestus. And later on, you see he is older and walking around with a cane and is in this forge, this metalworking workshop. Then near the end, Takak, you notice there is one there's one tapestry of Festus on one knee, as
Aw.
with Takek reaching a hand down to help him up. Not Takek, Aphrodite, reaching a hand
Oh
down
my
to help
god,
him
Mary?
up. No. But and then later on in life again, like showing him older now, this wise olden man, just working away in a workshop. You see, near the right, there is a small shrine that has been built. On the far left, you see there is a full, like, metalworking workshop that has been cobbled together in here. And you see the floor, Daisy, you noticed this before, the floor is being carved into a pattern of fire and gears. And it looks like that pattern, which you noticed yesterday, has just been pushed just a little further, as if it had been worked on even more. Moon Wizard, this room is completely different than the last time you were in here. This is the room that you were first summoned to the party. Originally there were
Good times.
sigils on the ground that look like stars and moons, which 100% was put there by Tal just for dramatic effect. And those were removed.
Good.
And the room itself is empty. And then, but further on, there's two more rooms after this. There is the small, kind of like a smaller room that the body wizard was using as a temporary home. And then there was the large chamber, which held the flesh dragon, and where you guys had fought. What do you all do?
Tempter is going to go towards the altar that is there.
You walk
And
you walk over to the altar, and you see there are candles and incenses on it, and you also see this folded up piece of paper sitting on top of the altar.
Tempter is going to look at the paper.
You open it up, and you see this piece of paper, and opening up, it surprises you. It is a drawing of Tempter and Daisy.
Tempter looks at is seeing the drawing and
Oh,
turns to
God.
Daisy.
Oh, God!
Turns to Daisy and says, "You drew this."
I forget what did I describe it last time?
I think it was
I
like
think I just said
it was like the two of them holding hands or something.
it was something and with like a bunch of hearts all over
Yes.
the place.
Yeah.
It was either holding hands or hugging.
She drew fan art of herself with Tempter.
Yeah.
I love it.
I drew that a very long time ago.
It is still sweet that you care for me like this.
Daisy is blushing so fucking heavily right now. She is
Are you
embarrassed as to.
You're not usually like this. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just didn't think you were gonna see that. I forgot I put that there.
I believe this was an offering to Hephaestus, so I'll put it back.
Okay.
With that,
Daisy is dying inside right
after that, you are a good friend to me, Daisy.
You're a pretty good friend too, Tempter.
And with that, Tempter's actually going to kneel in front of the altar. They're gonna be on their knees and
Ayo.
Hey.
I'm sorry.
Hey.
It's
no. Bad. Bad.
That look, it's muscle memory. I'm sorry. I apologize.
And they're actually going to start praying to Hephaestus, and they're going to talk out loud, but they're actually going to be saying this prayer in Dwarvish. So unless you know that, you can't actually tell what they're saying.
I don't think.
But they go on something along the lines of, "Greetings. I know I have not contacted you before, and I'm very well aware that you do not contact those who pray to you, but you know something. You have the answers I seek. Would you please guide me in any way? I need to know who truly created me, and I need to know why I'm alive. It is a mystery, but it is necessary."
You say this as you kneel and pray in front of the altar, and you look up, and behind the altar is that last mural, of Hephaestus standing in his workshop, a hammer in one hand, and tongs in the other, holding this glowing hot piece of metal, and holding this glowing hot ingot, and you can't see, there's no color to these carvings. You can't see that the ingot is glowing, but for some reason you can tell that is an incredibly hot piece of metal. And as you kneel there and look up at Festus, you hear a voice. "It's not how you fucking do it, dumbass." And you hear a voice from further on in the room.
Hunter turns towards the voice.
You see coming in from further in, just this ungodly old dwarf. Just tired and exhausted and seemingly very cranky. And then he just turns his back to you and walks over to the furnace and starts like organizing his tools.
"Who are you?"
"I'm a follower of Hephaestus." Not how it works.
the way I'm praying.
You're doing it wrong.
Forgive me, I don't normally pray.
Ask your friend.
I assume he's pointing to Daisy.
He's got his back to you. He's not pointing to anybody.
All right. How did you do it, Daisy?
I just kept yelling around and being like, "Yo, hello." I kept saying, I'll be very honest with you, Tempter. I blacked out most of the stuff that was happening, cause it was so awkward. Also, sup, man? I never got your name. Sorry about that.
You see, he puts 2 hands on the desk and just sighs, and he's like, "You really art."
Oh,
Art.
responds well to art. Oh, then yeah. Oh, that makes sense as to why I left my drawing. That makes a lot of
Tempter
sense.
stood up at this point. I do not have any art.
What do
You could make some. I have paper and a charcoal stick.
Yeah. Here,
Will any art suffice?
He
Easy. Oh, sorry.
the figure actually turns to the group now and looks at you. He first looks at you, Tekek, and then looks up to the mural of Aphrodite and looks back down to you, and you just hear him like, huh. And then turns to you, Tempter.
Minecraft villager.
Motherfucker. Motherfucker. He turns to you, Tempter, and he's like, come here.
Tempter approaches him.
You approach him and you see he's has this whole workbench set up, and he starts pulling out these like thick leather bundles, which he starts untying and splaying out. One by one by one by one. You see one is this beautiful, well kept painter's tools. Another one is like welding tools. Another one is like pottery tools, and the fourth one, which is like stonemason tools. And all of these different tools set out. And he's like, and he turns to you. What can you do?
We just talked about this, but I forgot what tool I said it was.
Stonemason.
Stonemason, right. Tempter looks at all the tools and reaches for the stonemason tools. I am decent at carving.
And he reaches underneath and he pulls out this like 4-inch by 4-inch stone slab. It is thin. It's probably only about 1/4 to a 1/2 inch thick. But it is perfectly cut stone slab, and he just sets it in front of you.
Tempter understands what they need to do, and they're going to sit down at the work table and start chiseling into the brick. I can hear Chris. And they go along, and as do I have to roll for this or no? Like make a roll for like see how well it is.
Can we help them?
This would be you can, if you want to talk about how you help Tempter with this, you absolutely can.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out what kind of roll this would be. This would
Tempter is attempting to make a smaller model of their hammer
That's so cool.
Are you trying to? Okay, so this stone plate is for like you can it's made so you can easily carve into it, or if you want to chisel a stone into a shape like that, there are other like blocks of stone around if you want to use.
Oh, I thought this was like not like a make a 2D image like a mural, but like actually like
a
statue.
This
I
was
thought
like
this was a statue.
this was a like stone plate that you could carve into.
Okay,
but there is
I can change things then. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
This would be a dexterity check, but you can add your proficiency since you are proficient with stonemason's tools.
Yeah.
And if anyone else wants to help Tempter in some way
What's
with
my
this,
proficiency? Where is
Oh, yeah.
That's a proficiency's +4. Oh, cool.
oh,
Oh, just a dex. Wait, what?
a dexter.
Okay, so it's basically a dex, not a save, just a dex check +5 because my dex is +1 and my proficiency bonus is +4.
Yes.
Okay. That makes it wait, that's one. That makes it a 10.
Okay. If people want to assist in some way, you could have advantage.
Yeah.
Let me roll. Like it's always Daisy's helping me, so I'll roll again.
I would say how is.
Oh my gosh.
Here's my question: how is Daisy helping?
I was helping too. Sorry, I just forgot to talk because I was muted and I was talking,
Oops.
but I was muted.
Okay.
Daisy's just going like, "Oh, that looks really good." She's doing it in kind of like a pep talk way, like, "Oh yeah, that's dope, Tempter. That looks so cool. You're so good."
Okay, I know what I'm doing. So
I
assume
cast
Tempter.
guidance.
Okay, guidance it is. 1d4.
You can add a d4. Yeah.
Where it is. It is now 14. Okay. So Tempter is sat across from this dwarf, right?
The dwarf is moving around. He's not sitting down.
Ah, shit.
But he's like you can with your passive perception you can tell every once in a while he's trying to make it look like he doesn't give a shit, but every once in a while you can catch him peeking at you as you work.
Well, that still doesn't help me because I was trying to carve him.
I mean, you can absolutely.
He's moving around.
You
I'll try to carve him. I'll
Yeah.
carve him as he's moving around, and I'll carve him working on his own art.
You spent the time carving this. It takes the better part of 40 minutes.
Mm-hmm. And as Tempter works on this, they ask the dwarf, "What is your name?"
You hear him, but he just grumbles.
Mm-hmm.
He does not respond.
Is there a reason you will not tell me it?
I don't know you.
My name is Tempter.
And you see, he turns and like is looking at each of the four of you. First to you, Tempter, then to Daisy, then to Tekek, and then he glances over at Moon Wizard. He's glaring at you, Moon Wizard.
Huh?
Moon Wizard's gonna like turn over his shoulder and like look around and make sure nobody else is like behind him. And then points to himself like, who, me?
Huh. Everyone else I get. I don't get you.
Well, what do you mean? Oh, I mean, no, that's understandable. Not many people get me.
You are touched by divinity. You are oozing in it.
I'm oozing?
Ooze.
Ooze.
Shut the fuck up.
He looks at you, he's like, I don't like you.
Well, to each their own.
And he like turns back around and starts working on what he was working on.
It is fine that you did not give me your name. And Tempter's going to continue working on, and they left a spot blank at the bottom of the little mural they're making, where they were going to put in his name, but instead they start carving the devoted.
You are just finishing carving that, and without even realizing it, he is behind you and just looking over your shoulder.
What do you think?
I mean, I've seen better,
Fuck this guy.
but it's not bad. It'll do. And just pass your shoulder.
Tempter's going to take the plate and lean it against the altar. And once again, in Dwarvish, say to Hephaestus, if you could please guide me to the answers I seek.
You say that,
Please
and then you hear behind you in Dwarvish from the old man.
I fucking called it.
Why do you...
I know this.
He's like,
yeah.
No, he's like, why do you think... No, he's like, why do you think it'll do? What's the reason?
Because I put effort into it.
And he walks away.
They took their time with this one, okay? They understood the assignment.
He is leaving you to do your prayers.
Tempter, once again will go on their knees in front of the little mural they made in front of the altar and say the prayer once more. Ask for guidance, all in Dwarvish. You can't understand what they're... None of you speak Dwarvish, right?
No.
Nope.
You can't understand what they're saying. But you know that they're asking, maybe even pleading, to Hephaestus right now.
Tempter, I want you to make... Oh, sorry. You go first.
I just wanted to say I'm praying my usual respects. This is something we've been taught in my thing, so I'm just doing the continue being love for Aphrodite kind of thing. So I'm praying silently.
Are you kneeling next to Tempter and praying also?
Yeah.
Okay, then Tempter first.
I made a little something too, just a little drawing.
Okay.
Wait, what? What'd you say about Tempter?
Tempter, I want you first to make a wisdom check.
Oh, come on. No wisdom.
You are dealing with the divine.
Okay, 17. I can live with that.
You say your prayer, and I would say close your eye, but you cut off your vision, however Tempter closed their eye during this, and then wait. And you look up at the stone plate, the carving of Hephaestus looking down at you, and you don't notice anything. Tekek, I want you to roll a wisdom check.
Notice anything with the 17?
Just a wisdom check? Sorry, I was muted.
Yeah, just a
Or
wisdom
saving
check.
throw, or...
Nope, just check.
Yeah.
Okay.
Life is pain.
Valid.
You are trying to beckon to the lonely god. 17. Tempter, you look up at this figure looking down at you, expecting something, expecting anything, and you look to your left and you see Tekek. He's still kneeling down, still praying, and you can see their beak moving as they're silently whispering a prayer. And you get frustrated. Nothing's happening. And you turn to the rest of your party, and they're gone.
Oh.
Daisy and Moon Wizard and the old man are all gone.
But Tekek is still there. Yeah.
Tekek is still there.
This certainly startles Tempter, and without still looking back and without saying anything, they're tapping Tekek's shoulder.
Tekek, you feel this tapping on your shoulder.
I look up, and I guess I don't turn around because I don't know what's going on. I just I'm praying, and so I look up at Tempter.
We are alone.
I look around.
You look around, and Daisy and Moon Wizard and the old man are gone. The room looks the same, but everyone in here are gone.
This is why I don't trust wizards. They just fucking poof away.
That does not explain Daisy or the old man. Even so.
We don't know what the old man was.
You are correct. It still does not explain Daisy. Even so. What happened?
Yeah, they aren't that quiet. They probably wouldn't have just walked away.
They certainly would not have walked away. Perhaps the old man, but definitely not Moon Wizard or Daisy. Without saying anything.
I don't know. Moon Wizard can be basically walked away from anything as long as there's also a pie on the other end.
Or pudding.
Fire pudding. Yeah. Sorry.
Any food that starts with a P.
Tempter's going to look back up at the mural of Hephaestus that was looking down at them. See, just looking at it.
You look up at the mural, and it looks the same. It is beautifully carved, extremely beautiful work, like craftsmanship, but cold.
And then
stone.
They're going to look down at the mural they made, the small one, and look at that.
The mural is still there, laying exactly where you left it.
I actually stand up and I start looking around the room just to see if are these bitches hiding? Because
there was no.
I first, even though there's magic, I still always am let me see here. Logic? Is there any logical reason that they just disappeared?
You look around the room, and taking a look around, you notice there are two distinct changes. One, the open hallway leading further in is now just a stone wall.
Oh.
But
are we trapped?
The hallway that you came from, you see there is a door where there was previously not a door.
I repeat this all to Tempter.
Tempter heads towards where they are and looks at the door as well.
It is a just simple wooden door.
Tempter's, without saying a word, is going to walk toward it and attempt to open it.
I want to actually try and stop Tempter, and I go, hang on, this might be a deity we're dealing with. Knock.
All right. And Tempter knocks on the door.
You knock on
just
the
to
door.
Be polite.
And you wait. And wait. No response.
I believe we
Okay,
should
go
still
ahead.
head in. And Tempter opens the door.
You reach down to... It just has like a simple metal loop handle, and you just reach down to pull it. The door does not budge.
Is there a keyhole?
No.
I try pushing the door.
You
Maybe
try.
It was
a
a push
push
door.
You
It was a
pushed the
push
door.
door, of course.
You
Maybe
push,
it was a push door, not a pull.
you push the door. It does not budge.
Can I do
I
perception
call
check?
out, may we come in, please?
You call that out to Keck. Tempter, you want to roll a perception check?
On the door. I want to see if there's anything I'm missing. Or would investigation be better?
You can do either.
Which one's better? Where's my perception? There it is. Ah, shit. Yeah, that's a door.
That's the door.
That is one
Tempter's
door.
too distracted trying to open the door to notice anything about the door.
Tekek, roll a perception check alongside Tempter.
Okay. Give it a second. It's coming. We all know that my shit's so slow.
All good, all good. Okay. You see Tempter inspecting this door, and you also take a look at the door. It's just a door. But you kind of open yourself up to the space, and you can tell something's happening on the other side of the door. You can't hear any words. You can't hear anything coming from the other side, but you can feel
The vibe.
you can feel arguing. You can feel an argument happening. And
You
then
might not want to bother them.
and then instantly it strikes you. There are two people in that room, and they are arguing, and one of them is Aphrodite.
Tempter.
Yes, Tekek?
I have a good ability of feeling the vibe and energy around me. I say this as if like I'm not legitimately fucking magic. I have a good and there is an argument brewing, but the other thing is that Aphrodite is behind this door.
Do you have any idea who the other could be? My guess would be
I've never
Hephaestus.
sensed them before, so that is a good guess, but I can't tell you yes over there.
Tekek, roll an insight check.
Okay.
This is a vibe check.
Hell yeah.
Vibe check!
I do very good insight checks.
I don't.
I got a +7, baby, to insight.
23. Okay.
Me never using it.
You kind of get closer to the door and are just letting yourself experience emotions that are not yours. And you feel
Holy shit, they're an empath.
you feel frustration and concern and love, but mainly frustration, like coming from both parties. We'll be wrapping up soon, don't worry.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
That wasn't like what I was going for. I was just like, lol.
Okay. It is getting a little like past the 3-hour mark, so we will wrap up soon. I want to get the scene over with. You can.
I pray to Aphrodite. instead of that, it feels so weird to be in Hephaestus's thing and being like, "Hey, Afra, what's up? It's your boy, Skinny Penis," and sorry, but you know, like it feels weird. But I do pray to Afra, and I'm like, um, show me some guidance. Should I turn around? Should I leave? I know you know. I know you know. I know you know that I know that you know that I know. And I know,
you're beyond this door.
I know you're right here, but like, so yeah, I pray for some guidance on like what to do in this situation.
You sit down and you pray. You kneel and you pray, and you can feel this argument, and you feel it stop.
Oh.
And then you feel this presence behind you.
I turn around. No, I don't. Actually, I'm still praying because sometimes they're just like a present, you know. Never mind. Go ahead.
And where at once you felt two, like this dueling fates of emotions coming from this other room, you now feel just this. Anger is not the word. Frustration is the word. Now in the room with you, and you just hear. Oh my God. And you know,
hearing my God go, ah, fucker.
Okay, so it's definitely
yeah, and you
my fucking husband.
You look around, and Aphrodite is standing behind you.
Does Tempter see this?
Yes.
Oh.
Hey, is everything okay? Weird to be asking my God this.
What is happening beyond that door?
And you see, like, she walks over and just there's this like very simple stone chair that the dwarf was using, and she like pulls it out and scoots it and goes to sit down, and as she like goes to sit down on the stone chair, without even like in a blink of an imperceptible eye, like she's going to go sit down, but the next moment you look, she's laying on this elegant, luxurious throw couch.
That's my girl. That's my girl.
And she's like, which was not there, and the chair's gone. She's not like laying on this like throw couch, and she's like, Are
we watching Aphrodite have a marriage fight?
Yes.
That's kind of funny, not gonna lie. What is happening?
I love that man. I love him a lot. I love him so much. Okay, Tempter. Hello, welcome. Sorry for being a rude host. I am trying to convince my husband to talk to you. And she looks to you, Tempter. And he's being
shy.
He's yes, shy. That's the word for it. He is very shy and very stubborn. And you can feel frustration coming from the other side of the door. I'm sorry. What would you like to say to him? I'll convey a message.
I believe he holds the key to my answers.
He does.
Oh my God is. I wish for him to. Yes.
Sorry.
Yes. I wish for him to guide me in the right direction. Even telling me will help me, but I doubt he would even do that.
Do you... Trust me, if I could just open up and tell you everything, I would. I absolutely would. But I cannot go against my husband's wishes.
I appreciate it nonetheless.
He is a stubborn man and a brilliant man. A very brilliant crafter. Wonderful. Who would be able to explain this if he just came out of his damn room?
Me when the mom has friends over.
And like you can feel, both of you now can feel this like wave of emotion just kind of like intertwining both of them. Like they are having a silent discussion in front of you with neither of you being able to know what it is, but this like wave of like frustration and concern and caring and love just like back and forth, like butting heads against each other.
Is there any other reason he would not want to talk to us besides his shyness?
I stumped you with that one, huh?
He doesn't want to tell anyone the answers you are looking for. He doesn't want that information getting out. That is not information that mortals should know. And I know he's right. There have been exceptions, and there can be exceptions. Why do you want to know?
I want to know why I'm alive. I was not made to be alive. But here I am. Why?
Tell him. And she just points to the door.
Tempter's going to walk up to the door and repeat what they just said to Aphrodite. I was not even made for art. I was made for war. But I'm alive now. And I'm considered art. I'm considered refined craftsmanship. Fuck! Oh, dude.
Tempter swear. No.
No.
Continue.
Refined craftsmanship. I'm gonna commit seppuku.
Continue. Don't worry. Move on.
Refined craftsmanship. So I need to know, why did I become more than what I was made for? Why did all of us become more than what we were made for? I do not know why I am here.
What if the answer was just, I thought you guys were really cool, so I brought you to life?
That could be it. No, that
so
could be it.
Funny.
That'd be kind of funny.
It's like, I don't know. You're
Roll
sick as fuck.
Roll a persuasion check with advantage.
Oh my god, no.
I cast guidance.
Oh dear.
Interesting thing. Takaki, you cast guidance in this area, and the magic is a lot more potent with your goddess standing there. Tempter, you can add
makes sense.
You can add a D8 instead of a D4.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Oh fuck. Let's go.
Holy shit.
16.
Yeah.
That's like, I can work with that.
You just threw me a saving grace with that last comment with the D8.
Seeing that this is something Aphrodite is actively trying to help you all out with. Tempter, you all hear a voice from the other side of the door. I did not give you life.
Then who did? Is that it? Is that
No,
all
I'm
it is?
thinking.
Like, I mean, well, like, I know you didn't give me life. Like, that's something I already knew, man. Sandra did not say that. That's just me.
It's not for you to know. You were...
I just picture Aphrodite just glaring.
Yeah,
Even
Aphrodite is glaring through the door. And, like, you feel this, like, reassurance, love, care, frustration, reassurance. Like... Your creator was incredible. I miss them. You know who?
Aloli?
Yes.
Was it truly them?
No. They did not give you life. They made you move. All of you. Gave you purpose, made machine and magic into metal. But they did not have divinity. They did not have the power for that. But they were inspiring. And with that, you feel like the waves of argument and frustration, and like you can tell the two of them are having this imperceivable argument again. Roll another persuasion check with advantage.
Do I get guidance again?
Yeah, that's fine. Guidance again.
Okay, 12.
Guidance.
Guidance. Is that another D8?
Another D8.
That's 17. That's slightly better. Please.
They inspired me. You inspired me.
Was that Hephaestus?
That was Hephaestus speaking.
Wait.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's been
I don't know.
Hephaestus speaking.
I know, but like that last line seems strange to come from Hephaestus. I don't know.
He wasn't talking about. You can tell he wasn't talking about like Tempter specifically, but Warforged in general.
Yeah. Oh my god, it was literally just, oh my god, these are so cool!
He nerded out at the Warforged. Oh, anyway, Tempter responds back. We have always been a marvel.
You feel this argument now getting more and more heated. Aphrodite just pleading for Hephaestus to open up. Another persuasion check. I'm going to need another persuasion check from you.
Oh gosh. Advantage again?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And do I get guidance again?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm just double checking every time. That's a dirty 20.
Come on, go. I just realized I was muted when I said guidance. Guidance.
Whoops.
Guidance.
The room is silent.
Sakek is my cheerleader.
You don't even hear the argue. They're not even arguing anymore. They aren't even talking. It is just silent. And then the door opens.
Let's go! Tempter is definitely taken aback by the door opening, and they peer into the room or hallway and start slowly walking towards the door.
You see, Aphrodite just stands up and arms outstretched, finally, and starts pushing you and Kek in, and follows in behind you. And I think that will be where we end this session.
Okay, you do not know the smile on my face right now.
That is so fucking funny that we're being ushered in by my god, just come on, in we go. Here we go.
Thank you all for stopping by.
You got such a fan of me.
Thank you all for stopping by. I hope you all have a wonderful week. We'll see you next time.